Hello, hello. I'm just going to wait a few minutes and see who gets on. Sorry, y'all. I'm. Hello, Kathy Joe. You're the only one on here so far, so it may just be me and you. Look at this hot mess hair. Hi, Kathy Joe. Can you see me? I'm trying to. Luckily, I figured out how I can see my comments. I think. Okay. Okay, y'all. So we've got 7 people on here. Anybody on here, y'all say hi so that we know who you are and I can talk to y'all. And if I don't know your name and you're a channel and I only know your channel. Hi, Jesse. Your channel name, I apologize, but I'm horrible at names. So first of all, I want to apologize. My bed is not made. And you see a pile of pillows over here. And hello. And the reason the bed's not made is because today was my day off. Hi guys, I'm so excited to have everyone. My day off, so I kind of took a self-care day today. I did my nails and some other things. And hi Julie from Louisiana. But anyway, the pile of pillows is because I cannot find a pillow that I like. So if anybody has any suggestions on a pillow, please let me know. I'm a person who sorry, I'm trying to read comments. I'm a person who likes a big, fluffy pillow. Not fluffy. A big, firm pillow. I don't like it to go flat. My poor husband has probably spent more in... Hi, guys! In pillows than we have on a lot of things. So if y'all know a pillow, y'all let me know. There's no reason for this live today. I just kind of wanted to go on and see everyone and see how everyone's doing. Yes, Kathy Joe's in Ohio. I am here in Virginia. That's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about. My hubby's job is winding down, so we're not sure exactly how much longer, but it is winding down. It's in the, golly, we have people from everywhere. It's in the late stages of the job, so again, we don't know how long it's going to be. Yes, Kathy Joe, I need a new pillow. And, so we're kind of in the end stages of the job and we don't know where we're going to go next. We have no clue. So what I'm trying to do is I'm batch crafting. So y'all, I have so many fall crafts right now. It's crazy because for the past 3 or 4 days, that's all I've done is focused on fall crafts. Sorry y'all, y'all know I'm fidgety and I get so nervous on these things. I know, Kathy Joe, I know. Ohio, we've been there before, but that's before I knew you, so we'll see what happens, because I honestly, I have no clue. We're just kind of taking it day by day right now, so I'm trying to craft as much of my stash as I can, so that when we do leave, I don't have a bunch of craft supplies. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. I know, Kathy Joe, I need to be in Ohio, don't I? I'm trying to craft as much as I can just to kind of not have to take a whole bunch of stuff back with me as far as craft supply goes. Because in my home, I have an entire room full of craft supplies that I can't wait to get home for so that I can clean that up and kind of organize things. But I am not an organized person. That is why y'all didn't know about this live until 2 hours before the live. Because I'm... Kathy Joe, I'm telling you, I may have to do something because with us not knowing exactly where we're going, we have a truck, but I bought a lot of things since I've been here, like, for me to take home. And for those who don't know, I live in a super, super small town in Kentucky. We have 1 stoplight in our town. Actually, I think we have 2 now. Stoplights in our town. We are teeny tiny. We just got our first Dollar Tree like a year ago. And it's a Dollar Tree, Family Dollar together. And I'm not a fan, but you know, it beats, when I'm home, it beats not having a Dollar Tree right there in my hometown. So, and we don't have, like, to go to big stores. The closest thing I have is Walmart. And so while we're here, we're kind of buying things that we know that we want at home because we won't have to travel to get them. So anyway, he's buying some tools and stuff like that that he wants to take home, because when we go home, we are going to start remodeling our home. We live in a single, thank you, Kathy Joe. We live in a single wide mobile home, and it needs a lot of work. We've lived there for 9 years, and it's, the mobile home is about, let's see, I think, this is awful. My youngest son just turned 25, so it's about 25 years old. We've not lived there the entire time in the 25 years, but we've lived there for 10 years. It'll be 10 years this August, or this month. And we've not done a lot of maintenance to it because, for the most part, he's been on the road. So we are going to remodel that. I'm really excited about that, and I'm just gonna, I may even document some of that for my YouTube. I don't know. I don't know how it's all gonna work out. But I have to show you all my new shirt today. It says professional. I'm gonna raise my shirt up. Yeah, Sarah, but it's a mess. Professional overthinker. Y'all, that is me 100%. I am an overthinker. I overthink everything. Just like when I was getting ready to go live, I was texting Kathy Joe, and I was like, I'm so nervous. And she said, thank you. I loved it. And y'all, this was like $5 at Walmart, $5.88 or something like that. And it's totally my life. So I thank you, Jessie. I told Kathy Joe I was nervous, and she was like, oh, just, you're fine. Everything's great. She said she's always nervous too. Kathy Joe, I hope I'm allowed to say that. But I love to talk, so I shouldn't be nervous, but I am. So, oh, thank you, Kathy Joe. Y'all, listen, my eyes are red and puffy, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm a little embarrassed. I am not a girly girl at all. I mean, this is like the most girly girl thing I do is put some earrings on and put a little bit of makeup on. And today I tried, thank you, Jessie. Today I tried to put on fake lashes, and after an hour and a half and me crying and my face being all puffy and my eyes being all red and watery, I finally just said, forget it. I'm 48. I don't like to tell people that, but I am, and I'm going through menopause, so my lashes are getting really thin, and they're not very long. Kathy Joe, I tried, but so I thought, maybe that'll work, but can't do it. I first of all, I don't have hand-eye coordination. Thank you so much, Sarah. I don't have hand-eye coordination. I know. How do I do DIYs if I don't? But that's just because you all don't see. No, Kathy Joe, it was horrible. It was awful. That's because you all don't see my mistakes. So, or when I get upset and I just turn off the camera and I'm like, okay, let's take a break. So anyway, I'm going to tell you all, I'm going to try, and I don't know that this will happen yet, and some people are probably going to say, and Kathy Joe's probably going to be one of those, she's probably going to yell at me. No, she won't yell at me, but she'll message me later and tell me whether my idea is good or not. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I cannot. They are awful. I got it right in the middle, and it was sticking so good, and then I go to do the sides, and I looked, it was not good. I looked like I had a cattail or something on my eyelashes, so they're horrible. Thank you, CJ. Hello. It's so nice to have you. I'm glad you could make it. But anyway, what I want to try and do is through the month of August, or at least next week. Let's go a week at a time. Because I've been crafting so heavily the last probably week or so, I have a lot of projects done. And I think what I'm going to do is next week. Yes, Sarah, you're young. I want to be 28 again. I don't know if I want to be 28 again. I'm enjoying my life now. I'm enjoying getting to travel with my husband and getting to go different places. And not that if we go home I would be upset at all, because trust me, I would not be upset. But I'm enjoying my life now. I will say I think my 40s are better than my 20s ever were. So I'm enjoying it. But anyway, back to the subject. For next week, I am going to do 2 videos. I am going to do a video on Monday and a video on Friday. And that's just because, like I said, I have a lot of fall projects ready, and I'm super, super proud of them, and they're so cute, and they're really simple. So tomorrow is our 5 under 5, and if anybody, oh, thank you, Sarah. If anybody is interested, let me know on Instagram or get a hold of Emily from Farm Charm Chic. It is a challenge that we host every month. And I know, Kathy Joe, I'm 48. Yeah, everything sucks. We have a theme every month, and this month our theme is, I think it's Fall Frenzy. It's just all fall DIYs. So if you're interested, get a hold of one of us. It's tomorrow night at 5 Eastern. So I'm really excited about that. And then Monday we'll have a video, and Friday we'll have a video. And they will be fall videos. And if the crafting keeps up like it's going, hey, listen, Sarah, I'm going to get back to this in just a minute, but y'all, I'm like squirrel, I can't stay focused on one thing. But I told Kathy Joe, I was like, it's going to be so much better on my live with you there because you'll keep me laughing. Because, y'all, she cracks me up. I love her so much. But if I continue to craft like I am for fall, then I may keep it up for all of August. I haven't decided yet, but like I said, I've got quite a few projects coming or that I've already got done, and I want to kind of step it up a little bit. I'm just trying to get those views up, and I will tell you all this. Anyone who is not getting my notifications that I am on or that a video has come out, this is advice from Kathy Joe. Go to my channel. Yes, Kathy Joe's the best. Go to my channel and unsubscribe. I know, what YouTuber tells you to unsubscribe? Go to my channel and unsubscribe, and then subscribe right back. Kathy Joe says that she had some trouble with things like this also, and that was one thing that kind of fixed it for some of her subscribers, because I have a lot of subscribers telling me, yes, Sarah, definitely let me know. We would love, love, love to have you for 5 under 5. But Kathy Joe said that helped with some of her subscribers. They were getting more notifications, and so just unsubscribe and then subscribe back. So if I'm on here in 2 days and I'm like, oh my Lord, I lost 100 subscribers, y'all check me and tell me, hey, wait, you told me to unsubscribe and subscribe back, because you know how YouTube is. But that may help the problem. I'm not going to promise that it will, but I have over 6,000 subscribers now, and I'm lucky if I'm getting 1,000 views on my videos. So something's not right. It could be me. I don't know. It may be that people aren't getting notifications. So I'm just trying to push myself a little more this month to get it out there and to see how things go. But no, Kathy Joe, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Unsubscribe and subscribe back. But it's just odd the way that things are going. But too, I will say that a lot of my YouTube friends have told me this is, it's summer, there's not a lot of views, and so we'll see if that helps. But regardless, I love what I do. It gives me something to do when the hubby's at work, which he is today. Y'all pray for him, because, and any man or woman, see, Jesse, that's what I was telling Kathy Joe about that, and she's like, listen, a lot of people have told me that, and I have them unsubscribe and subscribe again. So try that and maybe see if that works. But anyway, any person that works out in this heat right now, y'all keep them in your prayers. My husband, the last, I don't know, week, the heat index here in Virginia has not been under 105 degrees. And he works on top of thank you, Jesse. He works on top, I don't know if y'all have ever seen Gold Rush, the TV show, where they send they dig the rock and they send it through the machine that cleans the gold from the rocks and the mud and all of that with the water. That's what my husband does. And the place that he's up really, really high on the ocean. No shade, nothing like that. So, and I'm not saying that's just him. My son actually does it also. He does a different job, but on the same job site. And it's horrible. This heat is awful. And also, please remember all of the Eastern Kentucky families that are going through this flood. It is horrible. It is not in a place that I live, but it is not far from where we live. And the devastation is just, and in Missouri also, we have some friends that live in Missouri that are dealing with floods and things like that. So y'all, if you're praying people, which I am, please remember all of those families, because they're saying it could take years to build back in the parts of Eastern Kentucky that have been affected, thank you Jesse, by this flood, because it's horrible. There are still thousands without power. The last time I checked, I don't watch the news a lot because I don't want the gloom and doom, and I don't want to hear it. Thank you CJ. But the last I heard, yes, Kentucky and Tennessee, Missouri, all those places, it's awful. The last I heard, the death toll was at 35, and 4 young children from the same family. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to cry. 4 children from the same family were all, yes, Kathy Joe, he is, were all swept away out of their parents' arms and were all found deceased. 4 little children. I want to say they were all under the age of 10. So I cannot imagine even if they didn't lose any one, they've lost all their material possessions, which I know life's not about that, and I know we can always replace things, and thank God for that. I'm so glad that we can. But these people are starting over, and they're older couples that have to, yes, it's horrible, that have to start completely over, that are at a point in their life where they're like, okay, we can rest, we can relax, and now you have to start all over. That's exactly right, CJ. Exactly right. God is not too happy with America right now. And I think we all need to get on our knees and pray and just, that's how I feel about it. If you're not a believer, I won't apologize for my beliefs, because that's my beliefs. I understand if you don't believe that way, but I will be praying for you, because that's just the type of person I am. I pray. Even my enemies, people that don't like me anymore, they get mad at me if we've kind of went our separate ways, and I'll say, I'll pray for you. I've had people actually look at me and say, don't pray for me. So, but, that's just my personality. That's who I am. I am a believer. I will never, ever be ashamed of that. And if whatever it cost me, it cost me, So, that's just how I am. So, but anyway, just remember the people that are working outside, the people that are in all these floods, and so many things going on in our country. And I won't get political on anybody, because, I just won't. I used to, but that's not the type of person I am right now. But, exactly. Thank God. Actually, y'all, I was going through, I think it was McDonald's today. McDonald's or Taco Bell, yeah. I went to McDonald's to get a sweet tea, and I went to Taco Bell to get my lunch today. But anyway, I was going through one of them, and let me tell you about my Jesus came on KLF, and I blared it. You know what? If these people can, exactly, they can't stop me from praying for them, and they won't. But if these people can go out and blast all these songs that have cuss words in them and all of this stuff, I can blast, let me tell you about my Jesus, and I wanted everyone to hear it that would. So, that's my personality, and that's how I am, and I'm trying to be a little more bold in my faith. Not that I've ever been relaxed as far as the things that I do in my faith, but I don't know, now that I have the platform that I have to realize that, why did God give me this platform? Why did he, and this is something Kathy Joe and I talk about a lot, and why did he bring me to this place? Yes, Kathy Joe, we're having church. And bring me to have a platform where I can discuss things, and that's, sorry y'all, devil doesn't like it when we talk about Jesus. Trying to take the voice away. But anyway, I always want to, I never want to fail to give God the glory. Y'all, I am far from perfect. Far from perfect. I have walked away from God more times than I care to tell people. But one thing about it, He's never walked away from me. He's always been right there. He's every time that I've walked away and I come running back, it's not like He doesn't look at me and say, you know, where have you been? What have you been doing? Blah blah blah. It's always, okay, you're back. So I'm so thankful for that. And I have children that are not saved. And if y'all would put them on your prayer list, I would appreciate it. I have a husband who's not saved. I would appreciate if you would put them on your prayer list, because I know that God will do amazing and wonderful things, because He already has. And that's another thing that I want to say real quick, and then I'll try to change the subject. I have always been worried when we come towards the end of a job. I have always been worried about what's to come. I have always been stressed and trying to figure out, okay, what's next? Even if I wasn't on the road with Him, there's always been that I don't know what you call it, just that anxiety about what's happening next. Because I'm one of those people. I want to know what's going to happen next. Okay, what is this plan? What is this plan? What is this plan? And with this type of job, you can think you're going one place, and 5 minutes before you're to go to that place. Yes, thank God for that, Kathy Jo. Thank God for that. But you may be getting ready to go that next place, and 5 minutes before you go, they could call you and be like, oh, okay, listen, we need workers at this job site instead of this job site. So I have always, for the past 10 years, I've had so much anxiety when it has come to the end of the jobs. We're probably in the last 3 or 4 months. I'm going to say 2 to 3 months. I don't really know. It just all depends. But that is one thing I've always been so anxious over. And I have prayed about this. And my husband's not saved, but he has prayed about this. We've discussed it. We've talked about it. And we have both come to the conclusion God is going to do what God needs to do. He's going to put us where we need to be. And some of the discussions are, you know, we're discussing what our next options are. Sorry. And wherever God may lead us, but this is a time I'm not fearful. I'm not anxious. I'm kind of anxious about like, oh man, I have to pack up this whole hotel room. People don't realize we don't just live out of a suitcase. Like, we're here, this is our home, so we make it our home. We buy things that make it comfortable for us. We buy things that make it easier for us to get through being in a hotel. So we have a lot of stuff that has to be packed up, and that kind of makes me anxious, but God's got this, and I'm not going to worry about it, and it's going to go the way that He wants it to go. So I'm excited that this live turned to that conversation. That was not on my agenda, which I have no agenda. Y'all see, I do have a pen in my hand. That's because I'm nervous and I'm like, you know, fidgeting with it. But there was nothing on my agenda today, just to get on and see how everyone was and let everyone know what's going on. So if everything works out, I'm going to do 2 videos a week. But for now, we are just going to, sorry y'all, I try to read and comment and then they disappear. For now, we're going to definitely do it Monday. So Monday at, I'm going to stay at 6. Monday at 6 Eastern, we will have a video, and Friday at 6 Eastern, we will have a video. Monday, I will announce a giveaway, and on Friday, we will, yes, Jackie has been, I don't know how people go through the struggles that they do, but you know, when the devil fights, when the devil comes at you, he comes at you. He is not playing. He wants you, and he wants your soul, and he will do whatever he thinks he can do to take your focus off where it needs to be at. I know, I've been there. And sometimes it's not even something that he does. It's just, I don't know, but he's fighting hard right now because he knows his battle is about over. Something else that I do is when I'm crafting, a lot of times I don't get to go to my home church. That is probably yes, I hope everyone is praying for Jackie and every YouTuber that is going through it right now. Something that I do when I craft is I watch my church services. If y'all are interested, let me know. I will tell you, we are a Pentecostal church. We shout, we run the aisles, we say amen, we sing. You know, if you can jump off your seat. Yes, he's coming very soon, Kathy Jo. We're very, if you can jump out of your seat at a ball game and you're excited because a basket was made by your favorite team, when I have a brother or sister in God that is standing up testifying to something major, sorry guys, that God has done, I'm going to jump out of my seat and shout amen. So that's kind of church that I go to. But if you are interested, let me know. All of our church services are on YouTube, and I would love to tell you where it is and give you the website. So if you're interested, make sure you let me know, and I will pass that on to you. We have a very fiery preacher and a very fiery preacher's wife. They are amazing, amazing, amazing people. And, you know, I failed them a lot. I really have. I've just failed them a lot, but it never fails when I can be gone from that church for years, and I can walk back into the church room or into the congregation. As soon as I do, they all, amen, Kathy Jo. They all surround me and cover me with prayer and cover me with love and act like I've never been gone before. So they are amazing, amazing people. So if y'all ever want to, if you have the need of watching a church service, let me know, and I will give you the link to our church website or our church YouTube page. So, so tomorrow again. Yes, they should, Kathy Jo. I read something the other day that said, if you're judging the person that is on the altar, doesn't matter if that person has only been going to your church for 2 days or if that person has been going to your church for 30 years. If you're judging the person who is up on that altar trying to make their life right with God and trying to get forgiveness for the sins that they have done, you're the one who needs to be on the altar. You're the one that should be up there. And I agree 100%, and I need to be on the altar. I think we should all be on the altar and just crying out to God and hoping and praying that this nation will turn back to the way we should go. So, again, tomorrow is our 5 under 5. I'm so excited. But y'all, I have to show you one of my little projects I made. So, I am doing a whole video on my 5 under 5 of tiered tray decor. And yes, we all need him. I am using only Jenga blocks to make, well, not only Jenga blocks, but that's my main craft staple for this video, to make all my DIYs. And I am so stinking proud of these. I love them so much that as soon as I got them done yesterday, y'all, I'm a last minute crafter, I sent a picture to my husband to show him, and he was like, okay, that's cute. But I know y'all are going to love these. So I've got to give you a sneak peek. These are my little gnomes for my tiered tray. I am so... Jesse, I am too. I'm so glad. I am so proud of these little guys, and I am not a gnome person. I made one in my last video, and I loved it, but then I found these, and I'm so... Kathy Jo, are they not the cutest? I'm so in love with these. I think they're so cute. They're so adorable. And y'all, these are made out of Jenga blocks. So, visit my channel tomorrow at 5 Eastern so that you can see how I made these and 4 other DIYs. Now, this is 5 under 5, which means We make 5 projects, and every project should be under $5 each, which is a little hard right now because the Dollar Tree has changed to $1.25. I'm not a gnome person either. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm in love with them. But all of my projects, yes, 5 Eastern, CJ, thank you. All of my projects are, honest to God, probably, I used 2 packs of Jenga blocks or tumbling tower blocks to make 5 DIYs. Actually, I may have only used 1. I can't remember. But, and then everything else is stuff that I had, like my little bead and things. I had the mop left over from my gnome that I did the other day, and it's just scrap material. So anyway, y'all stay tuned tomorrow. CJ is always a part of our 5 under 5. Rustic and Lace is usually part of our hello trash bag fashion lover. CJ and Rustic and Lace, and there are so many people. Okay, no, I'm sorry, I won't wear a trash bag as clothing right now, but thank you. Anyway, so this is just one of my projects, and I'm in love with them. I can't wait to watch CJ Western. That would be awesome. So I'm going to show you something else. Yes, I love the tumbling tower blocks, and I had so many of them, and again, I'm trying to kind of... Kathy Jo's trying to get me to show all of my projects. I am going to show you guys another project, but this is for a totally different video. But I like Sammy. I love Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs. I asked Kathy Jo if she thought if Sammy would mind if I mentioned her in my live, and she didn't think so, and I really don't think so either. I can't wait, Sarah. I think you're going to love it. I can't wait for you to join. Now, I may be wrong. Let me make this announcement really quick, and then I'm going to go on to what I was saying about Sammy. I think next month, CJ, you usually know, so let me know if I'm wrong. I think next month is dupes. Like, find something from another store like Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby or anything like that, and you just dupe it. You make it for under $5, and I'm pretty sure, CJ, I cannot... Sarah, are you in the group, any of the groups yet? If not, I'm going to add you as soon as the live is over. CJ, I cannot get to my chat right now. Will you look and see if... Okay, dupes or hacks. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate that. CJ's one of our ones that has been with us, I want to say, from... Okay, Sarah, I will definitely do that. Kathy Jo, I know you're eventually going to do it, and I know you are, but I know how super busy you are. But CJ has been, I want to say, since our first video, CJ has been in our 5 under 5, and we are at a year. So we've been doing this every single month for a year, maybe a little over a year, I think. But anyway, dupes for next month. Shout out to Emily at Farm Charm Chic. I love her, and we do this every single month. Yeah, okay. I want to say, let's see, May. That may have been our first. I can't remember, CJ, but yeah, CJ has been in this from the very beginning, and we always love CJ. She's been our co-host before. We love her. I love each and every one of y'all, and honestly, it is one of my favorite playlists to watch. So let me get back to Sammy real quick before I go off and see another squirrel and forget what I'm talking about. So Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs did this project. I did one also. I did mine a little bit differently than her. But first, let me tell you, the reason I did the tumbling tower block, I love you, CJ, tumbling tower block video for my 5 under 5, and the reason I did this other project is I'm trying to use up my stash. Again, like I said, job's almost over. It's about time to go to another place, and I don't know what I can take, what I can't take, anything like that. I love you, Kathy Jo. You two may have been talking to each other, but I'm going to tell you both. I love you both. So I'm going to try and hurry so we can get done because I know everybody has lives. But, so I'm trying to use up things in my stash. Well, CJ did, I want to say she did a short on this. I don't know if she did an actual video. I can't remember. But she did a short with these, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try this. So after this is over, I'm going to go in and leave a comment, pin a comment with Sammy's channel. I mean, unless you live under a rock. Thank you, Kathy Jo. Unless you live under a rock, I'm sure you know who Sammy at Unicorn Dust Designs is. But she made these adorable pumpkins out of the metal ribbon. And I've had this metal ribbon. Oh, I love all of you. I love you, Brenda. I love you all so much. But I had this ribbon, and it's been at the bottom of my ribbon box because I didn't know what to do with it. So I went ahead, and this is going to be in a video, and of course I will give Sammy credit. But again, mine is a little bit different, and they're not as nice as Sammy's is. So y'all make sure you go check out Sammy. And I want to say this was on a short, but look how adorable. These are pumpkins made out of the metal ribbon. I love them. I made 3 of them. And y'all, right now, some of my glue strands are still on here because I haven't cleaned them up for pictures. So, but are those not adorable? Now, Sammy did hers, thank you all, with, she brought all hers together at the top and used a, like a drawer pull, I think it was, and screwed them all together. Well, I didn't have any drawer pulls I was trying to use for my stash, so I just took, you can buy those little bags of stems or whatever from the Dollar Tree, and I just took stems and I glued them all together and then placed my, yeah, when you watch that video, y'all, it's going to be a little hectic because these things were not easy to get to glue together, but once they glue together, they're great. It's just a matter of getting them to do it. But aren't those adorable? I love those. Now, this one's painted. Kathy, Joe, and CJ, y'all are going to get me in trouble. No one will watch my video if I show everything for tomorrow. But this one I painted, and it's super, super simple to get the paint, or get these to hold the paint. But I love them. I think they're so adorable. See, you can see my strings hanging. That's just because I haven't cleaned them up yet to take pictures. I know you will, Kathy Jo. I do want to show you on one more thing. Let me grab it real quick. Forgive the bed. And if you hear background noise, it's the dishwasher. So I want to show y'all really quick what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Okay, one more thing, okay? A scarecrow. Isn't he super cute? I loved it. Kathy Jo. I want to show y'all something that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They had all of their stuff that said spring. Yes, definitely go to the Dollar Tree right now. I did have to buy some things from the Dollar Tree besides just using my stash for these couple. Thank you, Kathy Jo. I think he's cute. I think he's cute. I did have to buy a couple fall things, and oh, they do. Yes, they do. Have metal ribbon, Hobby Lobby. I had to buy a couple fall things because I didn't have anything in my stash that was fall, so I did go to the Dollar Tree and buy a few things. But anyway, my husband took me to Hobby Lobby the other day, and they had all of their things that were spring shop, 66% off. Y'all. Kathy Jo, the next time I'm home, let me look, because I'm pretty sure I have 2 or 3 rolls there. I'll look, and if I do, I'll send you a roll. But this thing cost $60, and I got it for $20. Now, I will tell you this, if you don't know me very well, I like to see things, and then, oh my Lord, 6 totes of ribbon? Of metal ribbon, or just 6 totes of all kinds of stuff? So I'm going to warn you now. I'm going to try this for my dupe. So y'all have a little bit of a preview of September's 5 Under 5. Oh, fall. You're going to get a little preview of the 5 Under 5 for September. This is not mine. This is Hobby Lobby's. But honestly, I think I can dupe this. I did something similar to this before, but this, y'all look at this. This is $20. It is a windmill tiered tray. The price on it was $60, but I got it for $20 or $59.99, something like that. Oh my gosh, Kathy Jo, I wish I had that much ribbon. But for my dupes, I think I'm going to try. I know, Sarah, isn't that adorable? For $20, I had to go, yes, Kathy Jo, I had to walk around like 4 or 5 times before I decided to put it in my cart. But then I thought, you know what, it's going in there for $20, so I love it. And this is going, I'm going to try and dupe this for 5 Under 5 next month. So you all even got another preview. So anyway, I don't think there's much more to say other than I don't have to cook tonight. I usually cook every night in the hotel room, which is hard. Kathy Jo, I think I've been talking to Kathy Jo before when I'm trying to cook. I'm going to try, Kathy Jo. I'm going to try. I really think I can do it. But here's the problem. I can't find any of the windmills now. Before I found this, I saw the windmills at Dollar Tree every time, thank you, Jesse, that I went to Dollar Tree. Now I've been to 4 and cannot find the windmills. So if anyone has a windmill, that, you know, the yard stakes or the little hanging ones, if anyone has one and you want to get rid of it or you want to sell it, let me know, because I need one. I want one so that I can try and do this. If I can't find one, I guess I'm just going to have to make the windmill part too. I don't know. We'll see. But that is one of the things that I really want to do. Okay, yeah, let me know, Kathy Jo, because they were in every single store. Hello, y'all. My daughter-in-law is on here, Krista. So if you see Krista Nethery, that is my daughter-in-law. Just say hi to Krista. Her and my son, my youngest son, have been married for 3 years and gave me my amazing grandson, Hunter. And, hi, Andrea. Okay, CJ, I will send that to you. But they are the parents to my wonderful... Hunter is our step-grandson, but in our family, we don't believe in step or half or anything like that. When we're family, we're family. It doesn't matter, you know, who, what, when, or where. It doesn't matter to us. So, Krista and Dakota have our sweet, sweet grandson, Hunter, and he was here with us for almost 2 months, and so was Krista. And now, hey, yes, Kathy Jo. Now they are back in Kentucky, and Hunter is about ready to start school. So, yeah, Hunter, he wanted to help me with the DIY, and we never got around to it. So when I do go home, I have to do a video with Hunter and let him, because he wants to paint or glue or do whatever. I have 2 grandchildren. I will say, biologically, neither one of them are mine. Again, I don't tell people that, but y'all are my friends, and I'm just trying to explain. But I have Hunter, who became my first grandchild. I never thought I'd have grandchildren, honestly. I never thought I'd have them because neither one of my kids were interested in... I'm hurrying, Kathy Jo, so you can get off here and work. We're interested in having babies. And so when Hunter came into our life, it was like, oh my goodness, it was the best thing ever. And it was a boy, which I was used to boys because I never had girls. I have 2 boys. And then my nephew that we helped raise had a daughter, and she is our granddaughter. She calls us Nana and Paul. She calls me Nana. Hunter calls me Mimi. So who knows what the next grandbaby, hint, hint, Krista, will be calling me. So, yeah, my kids never wanted to have kids. They both said, you know, and now Dakota, my youngest, I think him and Krista, I am blessed. I'm blessed more than I can ever thank God for. Bye! But I'm hurrying, guys, so that we can get off here. But anyway, that's going to, again, love you, Krista. I'm so glad you could watch. I'm so glad you made it. and that everyone could say hi to you. So again, mine can't have babies. You know what I mean, because mine are boys. But yeah, the only grandbabies I'm ever going to get are from Krista and Dakota, because he's not having it. He watches one of the grandbabies, and which Hunter's not a baby. Hunter is a young man now, and he's amazing. But when Cole watches any of them, he's like, after an hour or two, I know what you mean, Kathy Joe. After an hour or two, he's done. He's like, this is why I don't have babies. My niece and my nephew are birth control for me. So anyway, let's get off that. But anyway, I'm glad Krista came and got to sit here with us today. And y'all, I've been on here 45 minutes. I can't believe that. But I'm about done. I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to say hi to everyone, see how everyone was doing. Just give a little bit of an update, because I know the last time I really talked to y'all, I was so down on YouTube, and I was depressed. I wasn't like depressed like in my life. I was depressed about YouTube. I was depressed about, I'm not getting any views. I'm not this, I'm not that. How are other people growing and I'm not? What am I doing wrong? But I've come to the conclusion, and I've said it before and said it again. Oh, thank you, Jesse. I love what I'm doing. I enjoy what I'm doing. It gives me something to do while I'm out on the road, because otherwise I would just be sitting in the hotel all the time by myself and not have anything to do. So if y'all ever want to know how I do this in a hotel, make sure you let me know. I love you too, Andrea. You are amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of my subscribers, all of my friends. Kathy Joe reminds me, that you can, I know, Kathy Joe, yours are long. You can become friends with people that you've never even seen before. I am closer to Kathy Joe and a couple more ladies that, thank you, Rachel. It's good to have you. I'm making friends for a lifetime. CJ, people like that. Emily, Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun. I'm making some amazing, amazing friends. And they are becoming lifelong friends that even if YouTube were to stop tomorrow. Yeah, the views are awful right now. I think for everyone too. If YouTube were to close tomorrow, I know that I have friends for a lifetime. I cannot wait to either get back to Kentucky so that I can go to Ohio to meet Kathy Joe, or until I get to Ohio and can meet Kathy Joe. And I say meet because we've talked on the phone, we've collabed, we've all kinds of things, and she has honestly become, I don't know about that, Kathy Joe, but I'm believing in prayer with you on that one. She has become one of my best friends. She is more like a sister to me, and honestly, more times than not, I would have quit this YouTube journey had it not been for her and encouraging words from her, because, oh, CJ, you're in Ohio too? Okay, well, we may just have to have maybe I knew that, CJ, and I'm just not thinking right at this moment, but that's exactly right, Andrea. When God is for you, who can be against you? Nobody. And what the devil meant for evil, God will make it good. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. But there were more times that I love you, Kathy Joe, that I wanted to just give up. And I was just like, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. But Kathy Joe pumped me up, told me to put my big girl panties on. No, she didn't. Maybe she did tell me that. Maybe that's why that hit my head. But, I go through a lot. But I know that God's got this, and He's going to take me wherever He wants to take me. And if I get huge, I get huge. But if I don't, I've made some amazing, amazing, amazing friends. I know, Brenda, me too. Maybe we all need to go to Ohio. I've been there before. We were in, oh, I can't remember where we were at, but we were in Ohio for almost a year. We had an apartment there instead of a hotel room because we were with a different company, but we had an apartment there. So yeah, I may need to go back to Ohio. Y'all have all kinds of people in Ohio. We need to do a YouTube convention with the crafters. But I do want to say also, if you are new to YouTube, if you are thinking of becoming a creator, I do not want to be one to say, oh my Lord, don't do it, it's too hard. It is hard. I'm not going to lie to anybody. It's hard. But it is also one of the most rewarding things I've ever done in terms of friendships that I have made. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. I make pennies on the dollar, honestly. I'm not one, I don't. But, and I know people who do it. I'm so thankful for them. I'm so glad that they can make an income on YouTube. I'm so thankful for that. But you form lasting friendships that you never knew you could or you would. Y'all, I live in a little bitty town where everyone knows everyone's business. But it doesn't mean that I have a lot of friends in that town. I have a lot of people that I know in that town. Oh, thank you, Rachel. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I know a lot of people in the town that I live in and in the county that I live in. But to count on my hand how many of them are friends, I don't know that I could. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not for everyone, and I understand that. Just like I'm not for everyone in the YouTube world because I am a messy crafter. I am a messy person. I am unorganized. I'm one of those people that does not stay in contact a lot. I can go 2 weeks without messaging you or texting you and then just be like, 1 minute, be like, oh, wait a minute, I need to get a hold of whoever it is. And that's just, I'm sorry, but Kathy Joe, that's just the type of person I am. I'm very forgetful. I'm very ditzy headed. I'm not a blonde naturally, y'all, but I'm maybe not the best friend that I could be, but I tried to be, and that's one thing. Yeah, Kathy Joe, I'm the worst in the world. So, well, besides you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know I love you. But that's just how I am. So, but my point is, if you are going to become a creator or are thinking about becoming a creator, don't hesitate to reach out to other creators. Now, you may have the one or two who just want nothing to do with you. You're new. I don't need you on my side. What can you bring me? What, Kathy Joe, what can you do for me? But I will tell you, because I had that. I had someone that I thought was a friend, and it wasn't. And I understand that, and I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. It's just how it is. But I will tell you, there are people out there. Don't give up if you hear of one that doesn't want to work with you because you think all YouTube creators are that way. They are not. I want to give a huge shout out right now to Kathy Joe. If you are a new creator, an old creator, a young creator, a creator that only has 5 subscribers, a creator that has 5 million subscribers, Kathy Joe will work with you. I promise you. Now, you may message her about working with you, and you may not hear from her for a month, but that's an inside joke, y'all. I usually have to pray to God. I literally pray, Lord, please let Kathy Joe look at her phone today so she'll see there's a message from me. But anyway, Kathy Joe is one of those. She does not care. She will work. That's what I'm saying, Brenda. People, I don't know if they're intimidated by her or what, but she is one that will work with you. She is one, if you want to collab with her, let her know. And now she is very busy, but she, Kathy Joe, she is one of those bigger, to me, she's a bigger creator. She doesn't even see herself as a big channel, but to me, she is. And she is amazing. So if you ever feel like working with someone who will make you laugh so hard that you cry, or you just want someone who's got a little more experience, make sure to reach. And I know this is okay. I didn't even ask Kathy Jo if I could do this because I know it's okay, because she tells me every time I talk, why do people not reach out to me? I don't understand. What am I doing? Why do they not want to work with me? And I try to explain to her, it's not that, Kathy Jo. It's just that people are probably intimidated. And if anyone went through an ordeal like I went through, then when you, yes, I found so many people through Kathy Jo. Then when you go to talk to someone else, you wonder, are they going to treat you the same way? Are they going to be the same way? You know, so, but again, the person that did that to me, I hold no ill feelings. I pray for that person's channel to succeed. I pray that they have the most amazing subscribers, the most, all of that, because I honestly don't think it was meant in a way to hurt me. It was just their way, you know, so that's just how it is. But don't, and y'all, I have 6,000 subscribers, right? I'm honestly low on the totem pole, but don't ever feel like you can't, Kathy Jo, you're cracking me up. You can't reach out to me because I love to work with new people. I'm like Kathy Jo, I don't care how many subscribers you have, I don't care. So, Kathy Jo, I do want to tell you here, I've had a couple subscribers reach out to me, and they want us to do a mystery box challenge, you and I. So I thought, and I'm not springing this on you, feel no need to say, oh yes, I'll do it. We'll talk about it and see how it works out. But I thought we could get 6 or 8 of us and maybe do one for Christmas. So you let me know what you think about that idea. And some of you that are watching here today, yeah, Kathy Jo, I think that would be really, really fun. And we could reach out to a couple more people. That's exactly. Brenda, CJ, y'all let us know if you would like to join. Sarah, Sunflowers and DIYs. Y'all just message me. I just had a couple subscribers that reached out and were like, I would love to see a mystery box with, and y'all, I don't know if you know this or not, but this is exactly how Kathy Jo and I became friends. We were in the summer mystery box hop with Sammy. Sammy was the host. And Leonette, I believe it was Leonette. See, Kathy Jo? I believe it was Leonette. And we had so much fun. And that is how, okay, Leonette, that is how Kathy Jo and I met, is through that mystery box. And that's when, y'all, I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. So, Kathy Jo, give me a day or two. Brenda, CJ, Sarah, y'all give me a day or two. Let me kind of figure some things out. And I'll send a couple dates out to y'all. And we'll see when everyone's available. And we will definitely do that because I think that would be really, really fun. I had a blast doing the summer mystery box with Kathy Jo and so many other amazing crafters. No, I'm all for it, Kathy Jo. You know me. I'm ready for it. And one of the things that I got in my mystery box, y'all, was outlet covers. Like when you have baby and you put the cover over the outlet so they can't stick something in it. And I made, thank you, Jessie, I made bumblebees out of an outlet cover. And I got a mouse trap. Kathy Jo, you remember that? I got a mouse trap in my... See, that's what I was thinking. If we did it, oh, CJ, that might be an idea. Maybe that's what we should do too. Yeah, Kathy Jo, I remember you got a lamp. I got a mouse trap. That is a good idea, CJ, to have our husbands do it. My husband would be like, what? What are you talking about? So anyway, for those of you that we mentioned, and give me until Monday. Monday, it will be a mess. Monday, I will get back to all of you. I'm going to write myself a note because y'all know I forget everything. And let's make this happen. I agree with, like, oh, mine would probably get you all like spam or something. I don't know what he'd do. I'd almost be afraid for whoever got my mystery box if it was my husband doing it. Let me just tell you. Yes, hot dog paper wraps. That's right, Kathy Joe. So I love the ideas of, like, you have to use something from a different season to make a Christmas DIY. And I actually like the idea of the husbands doing the shopping. So anyway, Monday, I will get with all of y'all and tools. Yeah. Brenda. That would be, I'm telling you, my husband tells me all the time I could start a Dollar Tree with all the junk that I have here. That is true. So, or we can even do swap your stash or something like that. However we want to do it. So I'm gonna actually, I'll figure all this out, and then I'm gonna make a group chat on Instagram. Yeah, exactly, Andrea. I'm telling you, Brenda. So I will get all that together, and I just think it's an awesome idea. I think it'd be so much fun to do. So let me get some stuff together. I'll make a chat on Instagram, and also for any, y'all think of a couple more people. I say let's do 8 to 10, or we could even do more than that. Hi, Michelle. We can even do more than that. However many. Mine is saying to do giveaways. I know, CJ. I know. I need to do giveaways. 12. 12 would be really good. So y'all think of someone else. How about this? We've got me, Kathy Joe, CJ, Brenda, and Sarah. That's 5. Oh, for 12 days of Christmas. Yes. Okay, and then we will all think of one. Let's all 5 of us think of one more person that we would want to invite. And then that'll give us 10, and then we'll figure out 2 more. Me, CJ, Kathy Joe, Brenda. Yeah, okay. And that will... Hi, Andrea. That will... Yeah, we'll get all this figured out. And like I said, I will message each of you by Monday, and I'll start a group. So as long as y'all are really ready for this, I think it'd be great. I think it'd be so much fun, and I love all of the ideas. And I know, Rachel, I'm excited about watching it too. Yeah, that's true, Kathy Joe. That would be, yeah. Let's try to do that. So Kathy Joe and I'm volunteering Kathy Joe. I hope that's all right. I know she stays so busy, but let us get together with the specifics, and then I'm so glad, Jessie. You know, I wasn't even going to do a live today. I was doing my nails at 12:30, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go live today. So, you know, I decided, let's just do this. God knew what everyone needed today, and the highest we've been up to is 13 people, but you know what? Hi, Diane. I would rather be with all of you. Okay, Kathy Joe, you let me know. With all of you than anything. I've had such a good time today. So much fun. It has been a blast. And I hope y'all liked all of the sneak peeks that Kathy Joe and CJ talked me in. I've not seen Twisted Serenity. I'm going to have to go look that up. CJ and Kathy Joe have talked me into showing you all. I hope that y'all enjoyed them. And anyone have anything else they want to talk about real quick? Y'all, I don't have to cook tonight. I'm so excited. I was telling you that earlier, and then remember that squirrel passed, and I went to the squirrel instead of, CJ, instead of remember what I was talking about. So I don't have to cook tonight. So instead of going out, I'm going to do my restaurant. He's going to do his restaurant. I'm going to go get, how do I not know who Tammy is? Oh, Andrea, it's been so much fun today. Oh, homemade chili sounds good. That does sound good. But I am going to have hibachi. And my husband, I believe, is going to have either Chick-fil-A. Well, then I'm going to have to go check her out, Brenda. Or Zaxby's. I don't know, which means that at 5:30 I have to go out and get dinner. But I'm okay with that. I cook usually every single night. But tonight, after crafting for almost a week straight, I decided today was a self-care day again. The messy bed and the pillows in the background, and I have to be completely honest with y'all. I did laundry 2 days ago, and all the laundry's still in the hamper because I've not put them away. So yeah, that needs to be put away. But I am so thankful. I do want to give a little shout out really quick to my husband. He will probably watch this later, maybe. I don't know. Julie, I'm so glad you were here. Yeah, Jujubee. I love Sarah too. So I want to give a little shout out to my husband really quickly because, y'all, we live in a little room. I'm not going to show you because it's a mess today. Well, it's not really a mess, but I want to give a little shout out to him because we live in this little bitty room, and I have a whole corner of craft supplies. I take over his desk at night or in the daytime when he's not here. I go out and spend money at Dollar Tree on stuff that I'm a craft hoarder. I'm sorry. But he is so amazing, and he makes it so easy for me to do what I love. He doesn't complain. He doesn't complain when we go out to dinner and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I have a premiere. So I have to be on the phone while we're, So I just want to shout out to my amazing husband, Michael. For those that don't know, we met on a blind date in November. On November 24th, I believe it was. We got married on January 22nd. And this January, we got married 2 months later. This January will be 30 years for us. So I have to shout out to him, Michael. He's amazing and I love him so much. So thank you, Michael, for all that you do and for letting me live my dream. Thank you, Rachel. And being so supportive of me. He shares things and he's amazing. So I love him. But thank you, Michael. But he's a good guy and he's amazing. So we are definitely making this, what are we calling it? Just a swap or a hop or whatever we call it. I was still really new, Brenda. Honestly, I didn't thank you all for that for Michael. I did not. I want to say I might have had. Thank you, Brenda. He is. And yes, for those who don't know, my husband's mother was killed in a car accident in 1996. I'm going to hurry with this. She was killed by a drunk driver. And it took us all by surprise. It was and about 30 minutes before she was killed, or I take that back, about an hour before she was killed, she actually had just dropped my youngest son off to us because he had spent the day with her. And she had dropped him off. And thank you, CJ. And she was an amazing woman. I can't complain about my mother-in-law because I had one of the best. But anyway, the first time I ever watched a Kathy Jo video was before I was even on YouTube. I loved Kathy Jo. And I turned her on one day, and he was in the bedroom. And he heard her from the bedroom. I was in the living room, and he ran into the living room, and he's like, "What are you watching?" And at first, he sounded mad, and I was like, "YouTube? Why? What's wrong?" And he said, "What do you mean YouTube?" And I said, "I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching DIY videos. What do you mean, what am I watching?" And he sat down in his chair and literally broke down crying. And I was like, "What in the world is wrong with you?" And he said, push play. And so I said, "Why? What? I don't understand." And he said, push play. So I pushed play. And I want you all to know that for that entire day, my husband made me play Kathy Jo videos. He didn't watch them. But he listened to that voice. And later on, I asked him, I was like, what's the deal? And he said, I've never heard anyone sound as much like my mom as that woman right there does. He said, I could listen to her all day long just because she sounds so much like my mom. And this was, well, she died in 96, 25 years after her death. And he was just amazed, or 24 years, whatever it was. Yes, thank you, Michelle. He was just amazed. He could not get over. He said, I have waited 24 years, I've not heard her voice. And he said, that is the closest thing that I've ever heard. I know, Kathy Joe, it was crazy to my mom, was that woman's voice. And every now and then, if I'm watching YouTube and I have my headphones in, he'll ask me, who are you watching? And if I tell him Kathy Joe, he'll say, oh, take out your headphones. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So it's amazing. And he doesn't even know her. And, but thank you, Brenda. It brought tears to my eyes too. You can hear I'm getting a little choked up. But it just amazed him. And he absolutely, I know, Brenda, me too. He absolutely adores her. So, and sometimes Kathy Joe, he loves you too. Sometimes Kathy Joe and I will be on the phone. And usually when I'm on the phone, I try to walk out of the room. But if he knows that I'm on the phone with her, he'll tell me, oh, just stay right there, you're fine. Turn on speaker. Because he wants to hear him talk. Yes, Julie. Yes, Julie. It is such, Kathy Joe, it is a blessing. God knows who we need in our lives and the type of people that we need. And my husband he thinks the world of her. I could listen to her talk all day too. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know this. I live in Kentucky, and I myself don't think that I have a huge Southern accent. Kathy Joe lives in Ohio, y'all. She sounds more country than I do, which I'm from Indiana, but I've been in Kentucky for almost 30 years. But I don't know if y'all know, but sometimes on my videos, I try to hide that accent a little bit. And I don't know why I do that, but I do. I try to hide it a little bit. And Kathy Joe's like, girl, let that fly. Me too, Kathy Joe. I would love that. But I know, Diane, you would think that I thought she was from like Kentucky or Tennessee. She is more Southern than I am, which of course, like I said, I'm not from Kentucky, but I've been there for so long now. I do find myself saying certain words, but I'm going to listen. One day I am going to have my husband, if I can, do a little part of my voiceover and just let y'all hear him, because he is as country comes. Like sink, S-I-N-K, he says zink, Z-I-N-K. He can't, there's so many words that I have him say just so I can hear him say them again because they're so hilarious. So that may be something I do sometime. I may have my husband do. Maybe just, I know, Kathy Joe, you're more Appalachian than I am, honestly, in my accent. Oh, well, thank you, Brenda. Sometimes I could see it come out on me, but not near like Kathy Joe. And I love to hear her talking. Jesse, me too. The problem with my husband is he is Kentucky and is as Southern as they come. He works in Virginia. I don't hear a lot of a Southern accent in Virginia. Some people do. I don't. Not in the part of Virginia we're in. But he works with Italians. And they cannot understand him on his radio. Like on his little radio that he has to wear. They can't understand him. Kathy Joe, that's because you bring it out at me. Brenda, I'm not sure if I'll be home yet. I will be at home at some point in November because we're hoping to get to go home for a little while before we do job switch. So message me or I can't remember. Are you on Instagram? If not, I will leave my my email will be in my next video, tomorrow night's video, under my contact me information. Definitely message me. I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you. I like to meet anybody. Let's see, I've met Megan from the Crafty Quinn. I've met Savannah. Yeah, that's true, Kathy Joe. That is true. I forgot about that. Your family is from the hills of Kentucky, so that's where you get that accent. I met Savannah from Savvy Crafts with Savannah. I want to say those are probably the only two I've actually met, but I became friends with so many like Kathy Joe. You know, y'all know. She's my sister. We say it all the time. We are sisters. We are so similar. It's crazy. Like, there are days that she will call me and I'll be like, I was just thinking about you. Or I'll call her and she'll say, I'm watching your video. Or something, you know, like that. So we are truly sisters at heart. I love her. Y'all, I have kept you on here for a while now, so I'm going to let you go. I have had so much fun. I appreciate all of you. We're going to try. Oh, that would be so funny if you did Sammy's voiceover. Jesse, I want to say that Harlan right now is part of the, I may be wrong, Lord forgive me if I'm wrong, is part of the flooding going on. Maybe it's Hazard, Harlan, I don't remember. Is that Eastern Kentucky? If it is, they are underwater. I mean, they're having severe flooding right now. But I love each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night on the 5 Under 5. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 5 Eastern time. Yes, I love everybody. You all are amazing. Thank you for making my day. I mean, you all literally made my day today. And I appreciate and love all of you. And maybe so. Well, my daddy's from Tennessee, Kathy Jo, so maybe so. That could be a lot of it. But anyway, I love you all. I appreciate you. Mwah! Have an amazing evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow night on the 5 Under 5. Bye, guys.